This is James. Welcome back to TGWPIS FC episode 63, Cabiarro Cup Day. We're playing Arsenal today in the fourth round. We've already hit the minimum expectation, so that's good. And league form has been great too. If we look at where we've been since we were last here, we think we saw Chef Tottenham. And it's been pretty good. We still haven't lost a game in a division which I thought we would be. But we've had some close ones. 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, or 2-0. Lawrence being sent off. That's going to be a problem for this game. But we've had a continuously good run of form. And now we've come up against Arsenal, who we don't know if and when if they're going to use their main squad here or not. At least this is who they played. Almo, Nelson, Tierney, Fernez, Gomez. This is who they played last time out. But yeah, we've had a good run of form, but there's a problem. And the problem is that we have both Lawrence and Roberto suspended. So when our best center back and one of our best midfielders is out for this game, which means Lewis and Marcao are going to have to deputize. Now, Marcao probably has been a great addition to the group. Is now labeled as a wonder kid, and I'm really happy that I'm glad that he can be in here and doing this. Now I'm not using Warren, for instance, because though good, I think Marcao brings something a little bit better and is a little bit more confident, obviously with heading and everything. But he's a better mark attacker, and to be honest, he's probably best suited for a wingback position, Richards. As for bringing in somebody like Daniel, I like him a lot, but he's inconsistent. And I think a game like this, you need some consistency. And that's where Marcao's going to come in. Obviously, the direct replacement for Lawrence is Lewis, who is going to play at the base of the midfield and definitely can do a job for us there. There's just one problem. He can't tackle very well, and he's not good at marking either. So he's really going to be just kind of that playmaker, playing deep, while a lot of defensive work is going to be probably played on Keating here, running around and running the show like he normally does. Now Herrero comes in as the advanced playmaker because obviously he can play that position further up the field and then just starts dropping a little bit deeper. But the rest of the team remains the same. Gentile, Moreno, Skiffington, who's signed a new contract, and I'm really happy about that because though David Watson is improving and is good for this league, I think this guy will be able to make the step up to the Premier League, especially with how great his mentals and his physicals are. And in the passing, you can't take a knock from either. He is definitely a very strong wingback. In his flares up there, his first touch, his crossing and dribbling are great, but that passing and that work rate and everything, I really do like having him there. The one thing I am looking at, though, is probably finding maybe somebody who we can look at to be a right winger. Now, Nataro is a leading player for this championship side, and Thompson as well is a very good backup for him as well. And I think they would be able to make a step up to the Premier League, but team-wise, the wing positions is where we're at. And maybe, unless Finn really starts to develop a backup striking option for Pepe. But this is the team we're going to be looking at to play against Arsenal. I think they're up for the job. They're very well qualified. Dynamics-wise, I also wanted to talk about, just to show you the hierarchy. Hierarchy is done really well. We've got a good team leaders and highly influential players. The only problem I'm seeing is that since Keating and Lawrence are both up there, the problem is that having them have an issue where they're like, oh, we want to leave the club because a higher club is coming in and bidding for us. That's going to be a problem. Pepe is doing great for us. He is feeling pressure about the interest in him. We have a contract offer out to him. We'll see if he signs it. If he does, that'll probably nip that in the bud, and we'll be okay. Obviously, Marco is looking for us to improve our coaching staff. Forgot I promised him that. Oh, all right. Well, we'll figure something out there. Probably just look to sign a better coach or two and fire some of the dead weight. But I can do that off camera. You guys don't need to see that. Anyways, it is fourth round, against Arsenal at the TGWPIS Extra Life ground here in Corby. Sold out. Very excited. We haven't had really great form against them, and we obviously, the 2 suspensions don't hurt. We are expected to lose, and that's why we're in the defensive formation. With our backups being Akbar, Gabraev, McFarlane, Watson, McGuinn, and Fetz. Cabiarro getting some interest in him, and if I can get a lot of money, I may sell him on to look to get an improvement in midfield as well, since that's where a lot of our players are like, hey, you want to improve the midfield? So we'll see how that goes. Well, we'll submit the team, see how it goes. Hopefully, we're going to win. And if not, it's all right. We've hit our objective. We made it there. They look like they're playing a pretty strong side. Bellerin, Saka, Smith Rowe, Guendouzi, Olmo, Ramos, a few rookies, and then obviously their main keeper. Could be interesting. It is going to be... we've got nothing to lose here. Go out there and show them what we're capable of. The 2 people I want motivated, the goalkeeper and the striker, are happy. So we'll let them know we have faith. They'll listen to keenly. Go to the tunnel. Both teams come in good form. It's going to be very well earned. Yes. We're thinking of sudden tactical starts a good run of form. We've been very complacent. I think the table often lies. The decision of the coaches that need to go won't say more than that. I think that's fair. Leading to his leading scores, we certainly aim to win. He's the natural choice. And Tiggy is. He's taken over that Stegman's role very well, in just kind of that leading left center back that we've always had and we're very strong with. As the first highlights here to us is we're working it pretty well. Herrero gets it here. He does like a long shot, but just kind of goes plainly wide. Who is on their bench? They got Bert Leno, Reece Nelson. Okay, so they got some players on the bench as Smith Rowe's free kick goes just wide. Now back onto Plus. A lot of highlights here early in the game as Lewis finds Herrero. Right. Can he drive in? Finds Keating. Back to Lewis. Like that kind of pivot man there in the midfield. That's usually where Lawrence plays. Just a little bit higher up when we play our more attacking system. Raquel, very calm. I like how we're a lot of passing here. A lot of pressing. Taro's got come on, get it to Herrero on the right there. Moreno. Perfect. Cross in. Nope. Presses it back to Herrero. Looks for the cross. Pulls it back to Lewis. He's going to take the shot. Nope, but Keating is, sorry. Lawrence usually plays there. Keating does. And shot is just wide. So pretty touch and go affair. I'm surprised we have as much possession as we do. I guess we're both playing kind of cautious counter-attacking styles here. As first half is a dull affair. Pep talk. Time to dig in. Give it the right. Let's go out and win this match. They listened. Let them know I have faith. They really like it when you tell them you have faith in them. Second half starts here. And just wait and see. Maybe a tactical change comes here in a little bit. Now we're home and we're playing counter-attacking. Okay, they made all 3 of their subs. Alvarez comes into DM. Ooh, he's pretty good. Reece Nelson comes in on the right-hand side. And Dembele comes in at striker. Alright. Well, let's keep playing with what we're playing. Moreno is getting really tired. So let's bring... I didn't put it right back on the bench. Watson can play there. He's going to play a wing back. We're going to play him as an inverted wing back. No, we'll just play him as a wing back on support. Herrero also tired. I guess we're going to have to bring Gabraev in there. We'll drop him into the deep line playmaker role and get Lewis pushed up a little bit further. And I think that's it for now. Make those 2 changes. As another highlight comes here to Arsenal in the 70th minute. Did those changes go through? It's Antigua. That's Lewis. Gabriel. Yep. So those went through. Okay. Pretty humdrum affair. All right. We're going to try and go for this. Last 12 minutes. Take that. Push Lewis up there. Deep line playmaker, box to box. Everybody's in the attacking. Nataro will take off for Fitz. And here we go. Let's kind of do this just the last 10 kind of minutes here as an attacking. Pressing forward. I mean, this is what our team is good at. This is what they do all the time, so... Let's see if they can break us down. Nope, I guess they didn't. That was an interesting little highlight. Okay, let's see what happens here. Turner, Fitz heads it down, gets it to Pepe, who can't find Fitz, but gets it to Keating. Right. Got the overlap. Skippington's there. Plenty of time to cross in. He does. Pepe! There he goes. 16th of the season. Assisted by Skiffington. And that is absolutely wonderful work. Cross comes in. Pepe gets the header in. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Arsenal fans have got to be just absolutely distraught. We go back to the defensive system here. Immediately go back to the defensive counterattack. Just as fast as we can. Cautious. Hold back. Hold the score line. Wow. They predicted penalty kicks. We went on and win it. That was crazy. Skiffington, his 70th appearance. TGWPIS, we've won. We've avoided defeat. Wolkowitz finally was beaten today after 200 things. Edison Alvarez made his 325th appearance. Good for him. He's been a great servant since they bought him from Ajax. A good player. Dressing room. Special guys, nobody get a chance. You played magnificently. Congratulations. Absolutely worth it. We go into past the 4th round. I think we've been to the 5th round before, and I think that's when we faced Arsenal last time, and we lost to them on pens. Hull City in a couple of days, who were surprisingly in 14th. All things considered, I mean, they were challenging with us, and they were expected, I think, to go down early season. So the fact that they're showing up as a mid-table side is a good thing. And we're getting into November, into the chunky time of the year where things are going to start getting busy. Lawrence is important. I think he's still a star player for us. There's the rotation they want us to do. I am absolutely going to do the rotation. We definitely need to. All right. Good partnership, Pepe and Herrero. Right, and Skiffington. That change it to positive. Yeah, these are just because I haven't changed over to the other style yet. Let's take a look at the draw. So, Southampton, Stoke, Burnley, or Accrington was who I would like. Chelsea, Man United. Okay, dodged a bullet. Burnley, us, Accrington. Damn it. Okay, Southampton. Southampton is okay. They are where right now? They are currently in the relegation zone after 10 games. They've only gotten 1 win in the Premier League. They're kind of on our level, I'm guessing. They're playing at home. We're playing at home again, too. So everything's looking like it could be a nice, strong win for us. And oh boy, a lot further down the schedule, too. This is going to be a December decider here, as we'll push forward a little bit more in the schedule here. Maybe come back. Sunderland could be a good game. Swansea, Cardiff, Derby. Yeah, okay. We'll give you guys a doubleheader next time. Definitely. We'll do the Cardiff and Southampton games for sure. But in the meantime, we'll push through November and get into the, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games played. Okay, and we don't play it going into the FA Cup until January, which is right here after we play Newcastle. So the cup run continues. Cabiarro Cup quarterfinal. Really? What's the rules for the quarterfinal? Terracing's permitted in stadiums. You don't get any money. Semifinal. So the semifinal, you get money if you lose. And in the final, there's some prize money. You qualify for the Euro Cup 2. Huh. Who's been in the Euro Cup 2? Or who's in it now? Spartak Moscow, Club Brugge, Schalke. Some decent names. Basel, Dundalk, Quanabang. Burnley's in the Euro Cup 2. Interesting. Any other English sides? TNS, I know them. Basel's a good team. Celta Vigo, PSV, Dynamo Brest, Linfield. Linfield, we've gotten players from them before. Northern Irish, nice. Ludogorets, know them. FC Nordsjælland. Huh. Okay, well, this is something. Wolves won at Borussia Mönchengladbach very well. Borussia Dortmund dropped down this far? Have they just not been good? I mean, fourth, probably when they were seventh in the Bundesliga. They still have Brandt. They're playing a very interesting system. What's the Bundesliga look like? Just curious. Of course, Bayern's just running away with it. Bayern. This guy, I think, is ridiculous. Yes, he is. Yeah, they have some crazy players. He's just out of control. This left back. He's all right, but he's really good for. I mean, he is a Bayern player. Who's he wanted by? Hanover on loan. Oh, and Jurgen Klopp play head coach for Bayern now. Did he leave? Milestones? He was fired. They fired him when he went to Bayern in 2015. He appointed Lucas Hernandez as captain. He brought this guy in from Hoffenheim. That's the winger. Makes sense. Sold David Alaba. Well, 33. It makes sense too. Oh, you bought my boy, Mario Malsimi. And this guy's requested to leave. He just isn't is he just not like happy anywhere he goes? I guess not. Sold this guy, won the DFB Pokal first round. Bought this guy, who, okay, he's pretty good too. Effenberg Frankfurt. All right, well, as we've looked around the Bundesliga here, I think we'll call it for now. I've been James, you've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.